You either love it or you hate it. Today, I'm talking about Valentine's Day and my perfume recommendations on what you should wear for the big day. I know there are very strong feelings about Valentine's Day. I don't care how you're spending it, if you're with your boo, if you're with your girls, whatever you're doing, I'm going to share my favorite recommendations with you. So sit back, grab a snack, make sure you subscribe, and let's get started. So my first recommendation is going to be a no-brainer. You probably already expected it, but I couldn't just not include these in the list, and that is quite literally anything by Carolina Herrera. This brand honestly does it right. Like, I know a lot of people love Carolina Herrera, a lot of people hate Carolina Herrera, but these two are my favorite when it comes to the brand because they're very different, but they still have that sexy, alluring kind of vibe to them. So let me start off with my favorite because I've owned it a little bit longer, and that's Good Girl Supreme. It came out in 2020, but it's an oldie but a goodie. It's a classic in my house. Like, this went triple platinum in my house. I love it. I wore it on my 20th birthday, on my 21st birthday, and on my 22nd birthday. Like, I've tried to switch it up a little bit, but I couldn't. I've just been in love with this fragrance ever since I got it. So let's share a little bit about the notes. This is a true white floral. You get a lot of the jasmine, so it definitely has some of that good girl DNA from the original, but this is very different in my opinion. It's very velvety. It's a little bit musky, a little bit ambery. It's definitely a nighttime scent, okay? So if you're going for a real pretty date night, nighttime vibe, occasion, whatever it is, go for her. This is vanilla, this is amber, this is nighttime vibes. Let me tell you some of the fragrance notes from Fragnatica, however you say that. It's a white floral, vanilla, fruity, woody, aromatic, amber, warm, sweet, earthy. That, honestly, that is all correct. That's the vibe that I get. This is very much a vanilla, slightly powdery scent. I love it. It's very warm. It's very warm, very inviting. You definitely get a lot of compliments when you wear it. And it's honestly my go-to. I reach for it way more than this next recommendation. But if you're on the flip side and you want something a little bit more daytime, a little bit more versatile, you know, go for this one. This is Carolina Herrera Good Girl, or Very Good Girl. Very Good Girl is honestly very different from the last fragrance. I understand how it still kind of smells like the original Good Girl, but this is very different because it's very fruity. I am personally not a fan of fruity fragrances. It's not my thing. I kind of get headaches. I mean, I could do a little bit of fruity, but not too much. I love this. Anytime I smell a Very Good Girl, I'm reminded of just how much lighter it smells compared to Good Girl Supreme. It's a lot lighter, it's a lot fresher. It's fruitier and more floral. I honestly just get straight roses and cherry whenever I smell this. I know it's more of a layered scent. You know, it's a little different, and I really like it. So if you want something fresh, more daytime, go for this. It's still very sexy. It's more of like it's not like a statement perfume, you know, but it's definitely a signature scent. You're gonna get a lot of compliments, and I really like it. Honestly, whenever I smell it, I just get straight roses and straight cherry. But let me read you some of the fragrance notes. Fruity, rose, fresh, vanilla. I don't get too much vanilla. Soft, spicy, and sour. I think the sour cherry note definitely, you know, shines through as well. A lot of people get lychee or lychee as well. I noticed that. But if you love fruity and you love floral, you're gonna love this. It's honestly a no-brainer. I couldn't make a date night video, Valentine's Day recommendation video without these two fragrances. They're so beautiful, sexy, strong, and I'm really happy I have these two. So if you want a date night, nighttime statement kind of perfume, go for this. If you want, you know, daytime, out with the girls, that sort of thing, go for this one. They're both great. You're gonna smell great no matter what you choose, but that's what I think about these two. Moving on. Since we're talking about roses, one of my favorite rose scents is this. This is Angel Nova by Mugler. I love this. I don't use it quite as often because I'm not like an everyday rose kind of gal, but if I want to smell like roses, this is my go-to. This is very fresh. It's honestly One of my favorites, because I feel like with rose notes you could get really heavy, you could go slightly grandma-esque a little bit, but with this, complete opposite, not grandma, it's very fresh, light, beautiful. Some of the fragrance notes is fruity, rosy, sweet, oud, fresh amber. Like this is great base scent. Like if you want to layer something fruity and something floral, you have a lot of options with this, because I do get slight raspberry notes. I get a little bit of the freshness. This is just a beautiful scent for every day. Honestly, you could wear this every day. This is more of like a signature scent. But if you're going for a daytime or date night and you want to smell like roses, like this is my go-to. Like this is a no-brainer. I love it. It's a little less fruity than the Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl. So if you want something straight roses, straight floral, but a little bit fresh, go for this one. It's a beautiful scent and I really love it. I think this came out in 2020, so it's a little bit, you know, it's a little old, but it's a goodie, you know. People love this one. What I really appreciate about this fragrance is the rose note is very real. Like you don't get a really strong artificial scent. That's something I don't like about rose and florals, and why it's not like my main, it's not my go-to. Because sometimes it could just be a little bit headache inducing. It could just smell a little too artificial and I'm not too into that. You don't have that problem with this. It's very fresh and it's very real. It just smells like real roses. And I really like that. So if you want that vibe, go for this one. One of my most underrated perfumes that is rarely talked about, and I don't know why, is Jimmy Choo Fever. This is a perfect date night in a bottle. It's sultry and it's sexy, and I'm really like this perfume, and I don't know why no one talks about it. So this is more of like a plum, lychee, vanilla. It's sweet, but it's more sultry, amber, nighttime vibes. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful fragrance. And it's almost always on sale because it's so underrated, but it lasts quite a bit on me. I always get compliments when I wear this. I don't wear it too often because it is more, in my opinion, it's more of like a nighttime vibe. Like it's just not, oh, was my necklace crooked this whole time? That's embarrassing. Anyways, it kind of feels like date night in a bottle, and I'm really happy with this. So some of the fragrance notes are vanilla, fruity, amber, spicy, woody, and coffee. I don't really get a coffee note, but I really like how it's sweet, but still sweet, but it's not like a gourmand scent at all. It's more sweet and vanilla-like. This is a must smell. If you're like walking through Macy's or walking through, I don't know if Sephora has it, but if you're just walking through Macy's, just smell it at least once. If you like nighttime vibes, this is it. And it's very affordable because it's always on sale. Every time I look it up online, it's always on sale. So pick this up. It's a beautiful fragrance. Like I wish more people would talk about it because no one talks about it. So that's why I'm talking about it in this video. But let's give her flowers now because this is such an underrated buy. I wanted to include something very affordable for this video because I didn't want everything to be so overpriced, because we get it. Like we buy a lot of perfumes. Like if you're watching this video and you love perfume, I know you spend a lot of money on perfume, so let's not do that, and let me show you an affordable option that I think is really good. But Victoria's Secret will always hold you down, and that is very evident with Very Sexy. This is, in my opinion, a cherry bomb. If you love cherry, if you love dark, woody cherry notes, you will love this. Y'all know that Victoria's Secret always has a sale. They always have coupons or something. So if you need a fragrance and you're in a pinch for Valentine's Day or for whatever the occasion is, check out Victoria's Secret. Like Victoria's Secret held us down for years. We love their body sprays. We love their lotions. Maybe we should give their perfumes a chance because our pockets are broken with how much we're spending. Like I know I'm saying we, but if you're on this video, you either really like me and are supporting me, thank you, or you really like perfumes. So I know your pockets are broken too. So how about we go back to our roots? Let's do that. So these are some of the fragrance notes. A floral, powdery, sweet, fruity. Honestly, the top notes are blackberry, clementine, and some of the middle notes are orchid. This is just a fruity cherry bomb. Like, I get cherry. I know it says blackberry, but no, okay, it's blackberry. I've always associated it with cherry. It's actually blackberry. So it's fruity. It's dark. This is definitely very sexy. Like, the name is right. I think it lasts quite a bit, but I will say I spray this like it's a body spray. I know a lot of people don't typically do that, but I spray it like it's body spray and it lasts a little while on me. I really like it. I think it's a good option, and I think it's just a good reminder that Victoria's Secret does have perfumes. They don't all last a long time, but like they will hold you down. They have their cute little options and they will hold you down. So those are my 5 recommendations for Valentine's Day, whether you're going out, staying in with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend, or with your girls, or with your guys. Whoever you're with, whatever you're doing, these are my recommendations for Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for watching. I can always do a part 2. Let me know if you want a part 2. I could do body sprays, I could do perfumes, I could do high end, low end, whatever it is, I could do it. So just leave a comment down below and I'll make a video. Thank you so much for listening to my ramblings and clicking on this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!